Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. And that was very necessary. Good ball over the top. And it's certainly on. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cameroon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cameroon with the corner. They're first. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Cubu, back towards the middle, and he's forced to go back. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And here's Hullet. Oh, such a clever touch. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Great vision. And this is Nedved. Backward it goes. Edmilson. Milan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Vitinha can see things, others simply cannot. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, super find. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's clever. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up! And again, he is at his elastic best. Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. Ambitious ball here. And this is Hullet. Cruyff. Tries to play it through. That has not gone well. Ferdinand, forwards and with intent. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been cut short. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cafu receives it in a wide position. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ronaldinho. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu. Dembele. Seedorf. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Good ball over the top. Cafu cuts out the pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Seedorf.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nedved knocks it into space. He's a sharp little ball here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Vitinha. Hullet. Cruyff. Great vision. He can run onto that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nedved. Seedorf. Some really good ball movement. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Chips it through. Seedorf. Vitinha. Cafu providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Vitinha. Gullit. That pass has been well intercepted. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And so the action is resumed. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Gullit. Roberto Carlos stands tall and stands strong. Impressive jump! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Milan are looking to go forward now. And this is Dembele, always goal side. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the...
Gullit! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player! A finish right from the top draw. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Decent chance! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Seedorf. Yaya Toure. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gullit currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Nedved. It's played through for him. And there's just the keeper in his way. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's had it nicked away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gullit. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pass somewhat off target. And he's heaved it away. And smartly reclaimed. Bullet. And it's Ronaldinho.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep...
And Cruyff! Yaya Toure. Here's Nedved. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dembele has been caught there, it's a foul.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 22.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Le numéro 32. Le numéro 15. Le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 19. Messi. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 3. Le numéro 11.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Ibrahimovic tries a shot! Guardiola. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for options for movement. Vieira.
Such good technique.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Cameroon really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Zanetti.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Cruyff picks it up out wide. Oh, greatly!
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Leicester is there, and he can get that clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Bronckhorst. And this is Messi. He's going for goal! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. And it's Nedved. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Edmilson. Lovely feet. Cruyff. It's Hullet. Oh, good read. Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet is offering a right smile there.
Cameroon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Messi has the space to scheme. Cleared without hesitation. Looking for a runner. Now it's Hullet. Hullet does really well there, he is strong. Ronaldinho, lovely bit of skill. And it's Edmilson. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That is great defending, so alert. And the shot! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
You felt it was coming. 1-0. And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Hullet. Oh, sweet feet. Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, good climb! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now, can they get him away? Cafu gets into a good position. Hullet bops him off it and wins back the ball. Played over towards the opposite flank. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, he's got space here. Always onto this. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! That is delicious! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Great vision. Leicester makes the interception. Dembele might just make this. Pull
Il
it.
y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some resolute defending there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second half is up and running. Messi.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nedved.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Adriano. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Nedved. Seedorf. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant. Decent chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence.
And a chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cafu crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Seedorf. Van Bronckhorst does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. Nesta with the clearance. Cameroon with the corner, there first. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cafu is there, and he can get that clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Hullet. Cafu. Milan already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Nesta calmly anticipates. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. And it's slung out wide. Knocks it into space. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi, Vieri. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Pass is just off target. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Seedorf.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Hullet. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieri. Almost half an hour in now. Pepe spots it and intercepts. Zanetti. Well, the ball's gone astray. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rafael Varane. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Vieri. Toure cuts it out. Seedorf. Well, they've got it again. Cafu. Van Bronckhorst. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. This is a promising build-up. Great chance! Yaya Toure. Nedved.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Hullet. He's Hullet! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Vitinha. Messi. Edmilson tries to pass it through. Has crossed into the middle. That is ended up in no man's land. Might be... And Hullet! And that's a tidy finish. And deep into first half stoppage time. And that is indeed the final act. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Bronckhorst! Dembele is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele! Varane deals with that comfortably. Hullet. And Zanetti. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. So no flag here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cameroon appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Zanetti driving forward. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro
What a number 4 coming up
le
here.
numéro 9. Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 18. Le numéro 14.
Milan have the
Le
chance to
numéro
go the
4.
other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Nedved. Nedved. He is through here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 19.
So changes afoot
Messi.
here, and from both
Le
sides.
numéro 17. Pepe. Le numéro 10. Raphaël Varane. À leur place.
And now a
le
sudden
numéro
chance to
22.
counter.
Ronaldinho. Le numéro 13. Le
And
numéro
here's
6.
Ibrahimovic.
Puyol.
Edmilson
Attention,
cannot be beaten
changement.
that easily. Thuram does really well there, strong defending. Edmilson. Zanetti. And it's Edmilson. Over to the right flank. Seedorf powering forward here. And they can counter here. Good ball, good take. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Iniesta. No, he's not getting past him there. Now he's got space here. And he's running through. And he's really put himself on the line here. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Getting up there! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Referee's given a throw. Vitinha. Ibrahimovic going after that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a threatening ball. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Edmilson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's lost his man here. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Iniesta.
Pretty robust defending.
Ronaldinho. That's that, the end. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Chers spectateurs,
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.